Camilla here, and welcome to the day 2 of 12 Days of Christmas card series 2016. This time I have for you a card in pastel colors using some Nuvo mousse and my favorite Mama Elephant Christmas stamp set, Pixie's Happy Holiday in the future. So now I'm starting out on my card, and first I took my piece of white smooth cardstock, it's Nina Solar White, and I ran it through my Big Shot using an embossing folder. And even though the embossed area in the middle was really pretty, I decided to use my Spellbinder's dies to die cut a different shape in the middle and a little bigger one too. And then I'm kind of left with this beautiful snowflake frame. I then marked the lines with my pencil on the slightly bigger panel that I put underneath, because later I'll be adding some distress inks and I wanted to know exactly where to put which color. You'll see what I mean later on. And now I'm gonna use cracked pistachio distress ink and I'm gonna cover the whole frame. I just really love how all the snowflakes pop while you apply the ink, and they're a little darker. And even though I'm gonna add some Nuvo mousse on top, you will still be able to see that beautiful pastel green underneath. And now for the middle part, I'm gonna add some shaded lilac and spun sugar along with cracked pistachio, and that's gonna be the background for my little scene in the middle. And now I'm gonna add some shine to my project, and I'm gonna use this gorgeous Nuvo mousse in color Pure Platinum, and I'm gonna go all over my snowflakes and then actually change my mind and cover the whole frame with this product. Once again, I would like to thank Owain from Tonic Studios for sending me these gorgeous Tonic Studios products to try out. I'm gonna have many more videos showing other products that I got, and for now I'm just in love with all the mousses. If you saw my previous fall videos, I really love the texture and how the mousse goes on the paper, and it actually dries really quickly after you apply it, so you don't smudge it or anything like that. And here you can see the close-up of how shiny and beautiful it looks. And now here I already stamped out a few images from Pixie's Happy Holiday. I used Tuxedo Black ink. It's a perfect ink if you want to color with alcohol markers. And now I'm going to use my Pro markers to color in the images. I first colored in the one on the left, and I thought it was a little bit too orangey. And so now I'm using a different combination of colors and that I eventually liked. I'm gonna list all the Pro markers or colors that I used on my blog post. And like I said before, this is definitely my favorite Mama Elephant Christmas stamp set. I really adore these bunnies. I think they're super cute and I really love coloring them in. I stamped them already many times and I tried different color combinations, and I just think that they are perfect size, not too big and not too small, just right for coloring. And after I colored all my images in, I decided to add some texture to my background. I first made sure that the whole background is dry, because I use distress inks on it and I will be heat embossing. So I tested the background whether it's dry already, and it was. And now I'm gonna use some Versamark sticky ink to stamp on my panel those beautiful little snowflakes from the same set. I'm using a Wow opaque white embossing powder, and I'm gonna heat set it with my heating tool. And then I used another stamp set from Mama Elephant. This is a Reindeer Games, because I needed a few ornaments for my Christmas tree. So I took some bulbs and stars, I colored them in and added on my Christmas tree. And now I'm gonna adhere my middle panel, and for that I used some pencil to just make sure that I am gonna adhere it in the right place. I'm using some Tombow Mono liquid glue to adhere it. I'm going to use some thin foam tape to just add a little bit of dimension to my frame. And now I'm going to start assembling my card and adding my elements in the middle. I first adhere my Christmas tree in the middle so that I know where to add my bunnies. And I'm adhering them flat using Tombow Mono liquid glue. I'm adding a little star from the same Pixies Happy Holiday stamp set. I'm adding my ornaments on the Christmas tree, and then I'm gonna adhere to bunnies. And then I decided to add a little colorful frame, the same colors that I use for the background. I decided to not turn it upside down, but actually match the colors within the frame. And I just adhered it flat as well using Tombow Mono liquid glue. And now for the sentiment, I decided to use banners from the Lawn Fawn stamp set, Bannerific. And I'm gonna stamp it on vellum using Versamark ink, and it's a sticky ink for heat embossing, and I'm gonna heat emboss it using Wow silver embossing powder. I then will stamp in the sentiment Merry Christmas from Gerda Steiner Designs up on the housetop, and I'm gonna heat emboss it in white. I fussy cut the banner, and I also added 2 doves, which will hold the banner. I used some multi-medium matte glue to adhere my banner, because that's the only glue out there that I know of that dries matte and won't be visible after it dries if you squirted it somewhere where you didn't want it. So now I adhere the doves, and they're holding the sentiment, and the card is finished. I like how this card turned out different to my other vibrant card. I really enjoyed trying pastel colors for a change, which were actually inspired by Melania Deasy and her beautiful cards. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you again soon on Monday with day 3 of 12 Days of Christmas Card Series 2016. Bye!